Hey, welcome everyone to the 10th episode of the Yokescast. Uh, so let's go over what everyone's done this week. Johnsy, you go first.
I have been recording some Legend of Zelda footage for a video that's going to be on my main channel. And I've also been using it to, since I'm recording the footage anyway, I've been using it to make some videos on the Yokes. Don't really expect them to do very well, but it's something to put there, I guess.
Okay, very epic. Justrez, you're next.
I haven't done anything.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay, all right. Then we'll skip you, I guess. Lord Pasta, you go.
All right, so I've been just basically chilling this past week, working on some new songs for my song channel, and figuring out like what I'm gonna do with live streaming on my channel. So I've kind of like normalized my content schedule back again. So yeah.
That's very epic, very nice. I guess it's my turn if we're going in order of voice chat, which I am. I haven't really done anything either. I've mostly just been watching YouTube and stuff, but I have done a bit of sketching just in a sketchbook for fun. That was interesting. I'm not very good at drawing. And now we'll go to Tins.
Alright, okay. I'd like to share with you my great story of the week, right? This is fantastic.
Story time. Yeah.
Right, okay, it's story time. So, I recently got back into, those like fucking scary shit like oh, hacker men, fucking cults and shit on the internet and shit, yeah? You know all that shit?
Yeah.
Tins has joined a cult.
I'm very familiar.
I casually talk to plenty of hacker cults online and get interacted with them all the time, yeah.
Yeah, well, I started like fucking getting into that community, and I immediately backed out because someone was trying to find my IP just because I said I hate this cult group, the certain cult group. So yeah, that happened. Never got my IP because I'm not a fucking thingway. Can't say it live, but hey. Another thing, I got 20 out of 25 in my what's it fucking called? What's that one class I have called?
Dude, I don't go to your freaking school.
Web design. There we go. I got 20 out of 25 in my web design class for being very good. So that's a pass. I fucking love to pass. You want to know why I love to pass? I'm gonna let one of you answer this question.
Because you don't fail.
No, you're close. You're close. No, so I can actually get a job and earn money.
Actually being
A formal education? Ha, screw that shit, man.
Got him. Got him.
Don't do
Oh,
school,
yeah.
stay in drugs.
Yes.
I'm not done with my story time. Come on, let me finish.
Let him go. Let him go.
And yeah, so I recently played Smash Bros with my friends again. Yeah. He went to start off with. He went Bowser. I went Link, and then we played one game, another one, and then another one after that, and then another one, and then I.
And
played,
another one.
Toon Link,
and another
then we
one.
played another game, and then he went Ridley, and we played another one. So we got a friend, and then we all switched up. So one of my friends went random, and then my friend went Byleth, and then I went Duck Hunt Duo, and then we played 2 games like that. And then my friend who was random is now going Roy, and then we play another game with that. And then my friend who was originally oh, I forgot. But hey, that
Fuck
was.
am I listening to? I'm sorry. I need to continue my.
Yeah,
there's
Pasta,
a
can
lot-
you not
there's a lot that I left out.
could you be not toxic while you're at it?
Oh, I'm very sorry. So starting Wednesday night, I jacked off and then went to sleep. Woke up. And
No
then
one cares about your sad
myself-
life. So
Made myself instant cake from Microwave Cake. Ate that. It was pretty good. Then I went and I sat down. I watched some YouTube videos. Then After that, I probably freaking went into VC with somebody. Then I went to sleep again, jacked off, woke up. Oh, he's
We
gone.
lost somebody. Oh, Tins.
Well, at least he gave his entire week story. You know.
The first person has
You
been
did it,
purged
guys.
from the call. Nice. Does anybody else have anything to share from the week? That just happened?
I told you already. I haven't done anything. Like everything I've done the week during the Lad podcast, I've basically been doing the same thing. So there's nothing.
Hey,
Well-
Justrez, last night, me and Johnsy played that
Drip. Yeah.
Drip server forever.
And I got extremely mad at the end.
Yeah.
I was there also, but I didn't play that shit.
But
No
we-
one cares,
we
Pasta. No
fixed
one
up-
cares. The only server you play on is Sim PvP.
That's
You
not
play
true.
literally nothing fucking else in this game but just Sim PvP. So fuck off. Like,
Dude,
somebody
that's not
somebody
true,
needs to
man.
call you off on that shit.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Almost forgot. Yeah, there's MC Central like once a month. There you go.
Yeah.
Once a century.
There you go. We've listed all the servers.
Freaking
Yeah.
problem. Even they admitted that server sucked.
Even-
It did. I tried to play on it, and the minute that I PvP'd with somebody, my game freaking almost crashed. It was insane.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
It's
sure.
weird. The first time I joined, the same thing happened, but it doesn't happen anymore.
I don't
I think
even
they got my
understand.
IP, and it's a doxing server, but who knows?
It's a my server. What are you on?
I don't know.
I'm on a chair in my room in my house on the planet Earth.
If you could read how many freaking different servers I have in my server list, you would like not say it. Oh, you only
Five.
play-
You would have 5, and half of them is probably because
Really?
of what's the name.
Really? You want to do this? I will freaking launch Minecraft right now.
We don't need.
I
This is a
I
podcast. It's
will
not
read
about this.
each of them. I will
No,
read.
we're having this conversation, Saplo. Stay out of this.
Ah.
All right, list your servers.
I mean, it's gonna take a while for it to load.
It's gonna take a
because-
while. Talk. We have 1 hour. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, what's first
Say
of all,
it.
what's bad about?
Why are you
what's-
hesitating to say it?
what
List
is that?
the servers. List the servers.
I
You see, you
can't.
have a lot.
It's taking a while for it to open. I
You
can't.
can't open Minecraft. Your PC's that slow, apparently.
No, because I have freaking mods. I have Forge. The fuck is your problem, dude?
What, you only use 2 mods? How is it making
No,
it
I
that much?
don't. I
less-
use
This
like
is so
5.
funny.
What is your? Yeah,
All right.
you gotta love how Rez just assumes he knows everything about you. Like that, you just gotta love that fact, man.
What the fuck is happening right now?
You only have 2 mods because I lived your life.
For life, I'm just assuming you only had 2
Yeah,
mods.
you were-
What
that
do
was-
you need?
That sounded like an
Like considering the fact
You know what they say about
99%
assumptions?
of the time in this game.
They make a poop
Make
out
an
of
ass
you.
out of you. Yeah.
Right?
That's the saying, right?
Is the craft
Yeah.
open or is your PC that bad?
All right, now I can read them all to you.
All right, list the servers. I'm pretty sure half of them is based off of what's his names.
Okay.
What's that YouTuber's name?
Simplicity PvP, survival, proxy sim PvP, 2 builders, 2 tools.
I don't
Back
care.
up.
Stop.
Play on
No
TV
one
anymore.
cares.
2v2T,
Actually, stop.
no chords, pit, anarchy, 4 builders, 4 tools, not sure, Ethereum, Minecraft Central, some
I'm gonna go get a drink. So
Swim, I think
hope this
it's
is over when I
Anarchy.
get back.
Anarchy Heroes, one that's called I'm Not Invited, I'm not whitelisted on it.
Then that doesn't count.
Constantium,
You don't
Fake,
play in
uh,
content.
the 2v2T archive, Carrotcraft, Mineville.org, Lazan MC,
The fuck is
Oh,
that?
God. This is awful.
Fight, I think, 2v2T Alpha, Sylvenda, which is a defunct server, PvP Legacy, Big Bats old server that doesn't work anymore. 3 builders, 3 tools, 9 builders, 9 tools, 8 builders, 8
19.
tools.
You don't need to spell out the entire shit.
100 builders.
Oh,
100 tools.
you're the one who wanted me to.
You don't
I'm
have
still not even halfway done.
It literally-
I'm still not even halfway done.
Sure, you're.
You want me to keep
sure.
going?
Go, keep
6A,
going.
6K,
Pasta.
8B, 8T, 0B, 0.
Pasta.
All servers you don't play
And
on.
Arceus.
Pasta.
Nerdcraft,
Pasta. We know you only play on
Hypixel.
2 of those servers.
Yeah. Yeah, you only play on 2 of those
Minecraft.
servers
Matter.
actively.
Oh,
Otherwise,
you
played on maybe
said-
once or twice and then never
you-
played on it.
What? Do I have to paraphrase? Do I have to quote now?
Yes, you have to quote
Res
now.
says,
Yes.
I bet you have 5 servers.
That you
LMAO.
actively play
Yeah,
on.
this
That
is
you
me
actively
proving
play
you
on.
wrong. You didn't
I
say
said
that.
that
You
I
didn't
think-
say
yes, I
that.
did.
When did you say
Pasta.
that?
All right,
You're doing some
okay,
kind of
then let me correct
fallacy
myself.
here, I'm sure.
That
You're
you
focusing
actively
not
play
on
on
the
it.
point of this whole discussion. It's that you only play 2
Yeah,
servers.
you only
Yeah,
play
I
2
have my
fucking
main
servers.
server I play on. Is there a problem with that?
Yeah, PvP and
No.
whatever the other server. is.
Okay.
The other servers are just there.
Everybody-
because you use
everybody
it
shut the
back
fuck
when you
up.
actually played the game.
Rez,
No.
shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares about this. For freaking the 2 people, the 2 people who watch this podcast, the 2 people who watch this fucking podcast aren't gonna want to fucking hear you rant about this. Nobody cares about your opinion, Pasta, and nobody cares about your opinion about this either, Rez. Neither of these opinions are things that the people fucking care about. Okay?
I fail to understand, John C.
Yeah.
Is that I don't give a fuck about it either. But Rez is the one making a point about it. Okay? He's the one who
am
said,
I not allowed
only
to
have
make a
5
point
This
about it?
just doesn't fucking matter. This just doesn't
I
fucking
think
matter,
I
bro.
think this is the best episode of the podcast.
This is the
yet.
fucking
Totally.
gold. Fucking hell, man.
This is the best. This is the best I can say.
You gotta say more dumb
2
shit, Rez.
grown
Jesus
men
Christ.
arguing over Minecraft servers in their server.
Jesus Christ. You know what's worse than
Both
people
of you are
complaining?
older than both of us.
You know what's worse than people complaining? Is people complaining about other people's complaints. Just stop. Stop. Jesus.
Dude, if somebody says shit about me, I'm gonna defend myself.
Like,
Okay?
I can
don't back
deal
down either,
I can
so-
deal with complaining on the internet at this point. But why do you care
Okay.
about somebody else's complaining? Why does somebody else's opinion matter that much to you?
Because Rez is gonna say this shit, and everybody's gonna be like, "Yeah, Rez, yeah, you get him, Rez."
They have
And
never, wait, Pasta. They have never backed me up before. Don't
because
even.
I
try with
always
that
tear
shit.
you down. I always tear you a new freaking asshole every time.
They have never defended. Then what you just said a moment ago doesn't make any sense because they've never backed me up before.
I literally said because every time I defend myself. If I
But
didn't,
the reason why you defend yourself is because you think they're going to back me up. But the thing is, they don't back me up regardless.
No,
So
you don't-
what do you mean?
no,
You gotta
because
stop putting
initially,
words into our mouths, guys.
dude,
You're acting like we never back up Rez or we always back up whatever, do nothing.
We
it doesn't
back up whatever the
literally
fuck
back
we
me up.
believe.
Whatever you
Yeah,
No,
if we
they're
believe one of you is
automatons.
correct, we'll agree with you.
the only 2 real people in existence is me and Rez.
This is.
Gee, this is
very
so,
fun.
so it's solipsism, but with an exception. It's like I am the only consciousness, but also Rez is the second consciousness. He's player 2.
Oh,
Fuck you, Pasta.
Don't use solipsism, man. That's just a big word. It
Fuck
means
you,
nothing, dude.
Pasta. Also,
That's a
Pasta. That argument about big words in layman's terms. Don't even try to use that on me. I backed you up yesterday on that, like
I know. I'm not
against
saying
Jam.
that about you. I'm saying
Okay.
that to trigger Rez.
What do you mean trigger me? That was Jim. That was.
I
trigger.
just want to say that yesterday that was entirely targeted at Gem. I don't.
I will. Yeah, it will.
I was
Why
just
you-
like
why
calling
you-
Gem
I
a
had
fucking
part-
caveman.
It was hilarious though.
I need to clip that. I need to clip that shit.
You gotta clip.
It
all
should
the,
should
get
be a
the
live
compilation-
stream moments. It should be.
Just get a
Dude, that
compilation
stream was
of
like-
the Ooga Boogas, all right?
That stream was just such like a shit show. First there was like Gem saying "ooga booga," you used a big word, ugh. And then this freaking slasher comes in and he's like, "Yeah, I just took an MDMA. I'm fucking."
Slash just fucking was tripping out, bro. Like He was like, I think there's blood in my mouth or something, or like my fucking bones are broken or some shit like that.
Immediately, honestly, because that's you shouldn't. I don't agree with keeping him in
I mean, he made the decision to ingest that shit.
That is true, but you shouldn't continue associating.
Also, I feel like if somebody is like high or something on stream, like I feel like you should kick them out just because, like, if you're friends with them or something, because they could divulge information that they wouldn't necessarily divulge. Like, honestly,
right.
that would have just been like the nice thing to do. Like, you're getting his back.
He'd actually given base chords.
I did mute him.
Or
did.
stuff. Yeah, but after
base chords, he could have given worse shit, bro.
Well,
I know he could have, but that was like one
admit,
example of something that could have happened.
It's probably bad, but you know, I figured that, like, if at least he was talking to us, he wasn't like running around trying to attack random people on the street.
Well, you should have stopped the stream. That's what you should have done, and continued talking.
Stop this. I mean,
the stream.
I guess you could have done that, but like that would have been. I don't know.
Yeah, so I made the decision to server mute him. Okay, I made a decision.
Yeah, but it took you forever, and I had to force you into doing it.
I admit. Okay, I admit it probably wasn't the greatest thing to do.
Wait, you egged him on or something? I left.
He didn't egg him on.
I didn't egg him on at all. I
just joined back and convinced him.
Wait, so what happened after I left? Because I only stayed in the car for like maybe 3 to 5 minutes after he joined, so I don't know what happened afterwards. What did they get
He just
worse?
kept complaining about how it's been 10 minutes, but it's actually been 5 hours. And then I was like, okay, he just kept complaining about random things that were probably drug induced.
What time it was, which is what you do when you're high.
And then I decided I had enough of that, and I left. So I don't really know what happened after that.
All right, I'm about to.
I didn't want to partake in this in this anymore. And then I joined back and convinced him to server mute him.
Also, he said his hair felt like spaghetti. He said that.
Knees weak, and his arms were heavy. Vomit on his sweater already. Mom spaghetti. On the surface, he was calm and ready to drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. I'll stop.
Keep going.
Oh no, I'm done.
Alright.
See, like, I just, like, I don't like to drag it on too long, but I just like to drag on jokes like that. Just, like, see how long I can do it. But it wasn't funny to anybody, so I'll just, like, you know, kill myself or something.
Your sense of humor seems to differ from everyone else's for some reason. I don't know why.
I think some of my humor does. I don't think all of it, though.
I like his sense of humor. I don't know what the problem is with it.
What's wrong with Johnsy Boy's sense of humor?
I don't know.
Johnsy, tell me what's wrong with it.
I'm not. What? What do you? I'm not making any points about it. Rez is the person trying to, like, claim that my sense of humor is out there, like, in relative to your guys' sense of humor or something. So I'm not trying to make a claim about that.
What's Rez's sense of humor?
I don't think he has
I've actually never showed it to you guys. Like, I've never.
Well,
actually
he did.
shown-
I can like make Rez laugh so rarely.
Here's the thing.
Like, I've only made Rez laugh. I've only made Rez laugh like one frickin' time.
Yeah, like
Rez is a pure soul. Rez is a pure God-fearing child.
I am not pure in any way, shape, or form.
Not laugh at the absurd the sinner humor, okay, of us infidels.
What the
Okay,
fuck are you saying?
you know, we pale in comparison to his enlightened graciousness. You know.
Could somebody tell me what the fuck Potts is saying? I'm actually getting weirded out now. What?
I think he's making fun of your religion.
He's
he does that all the time.
claiming that you are above us because you are a disciple of God or something. You are a holy figure.
It's when we try and worship Rez, like, oh hail Rez, the one true prophet.
I'm sorry,
he gets
Pasta. The
pissed off.
funniest thing was the other day when you were like trying to rip into Rez, and you were like, "You believe in a sky daddy or some." You said something like that, like a magical sky daddy. I'm really sorry, but that was that.
Yeah, 'cause he was acting like he was big shit. And I was, dude.
What?
He was really pissing me off that time. I don't know what he was saying. I can't exactly remember it, but he was really pissed.
Like,
He was
You
saying
off,
something
but
really
you
like
still can't
dumb
remember
shit.
what pissed you off.
Like honestly, I was kind of impressed. Like I actually don't think I've ever seen, or not seen, heard a statement that was that dismissive of religion. I don't think I'd seen it at that level before. Like, so that was like
Well,
that was
atheist,
a
so
new
it's not
that
like-
was a new like high in that moment for me. Like I don't think I've seen someone dismiss religion to that extent. It was like seeing color for the first time. Like, wait, people
Thank you very much.
people say this kind of stuff?
Obviously, I guess Pasta's soul just isn't worth saving.
I'm not even a freaking atheist. That's what makes it so funny.
Pasta is going to be like recruited into the armies of the damned. So
He will become the devil when he.
Yeah, I can't be an atheist if I worship Lucifer.
Oh, God.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm agnostic. I'm not an atheist.
Oh man.
I'm Johnsy. So
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Jesus has been really silent ever since Lord Pasta said, "Drop those bombs."
Yeah, Jesus never disses me back. That's all I'm saying.
I think it's because he can take it.
Ah, man.
I mean,
Well-
Pasta, tell me this though. Have you ever seen Rez and Jesus in the same room?
That's all I'm saying. That's what I've been saying for years. We gotta stop talking about it. I think we're
Rez is
genuine.
not silent.
I think we've
I'm
heard him.
currently playing on a Minecraft server, so I don't know what the hell. I stopped listening a minute ago.
Okay. Does anybody have any other topics then?
We accept all faiths here. We accept all faiths here. Okay.
What are you smoking, Pasta?
What? We do. It's just that, you know.
Pasta, I can
How much
seriously
money
give
for
two shits about your opinion about religion in any way, shape, or form. So can we move on to something?
You can believe whatever you want here. We'll just ostracise you. It's fine. Like, what is that,
What?
Pasta? Come on. You're like...
Yeah, I know. It's a fucking joke. I know. It's freaking stupid.
Pasta, no. Nothing you say is ever a joke. You're always serious about everything.
Clearly.
You must be. Okay, so does anybody else have any topics now that we've kind of exhausted that?
I have a few, but to be perfectly honest, I probably would save it
Guys,
for a
we
better
literally
podcast at this
were
point.
shouting for how many hours has it been?
Hours? What?
No. It felt
It's
like
been
hours. Sorry,
30
it's been
minutes.
30 minutes of arguing over a Minecraft.
It's only been like 20-something minutes.
Yeah. What are you on?
What are you talking about? It's what you've maybe we had an
Yeah,
argument before.
we started late.
Shouting for that long.
We started late.
I just want to say that I have so much respect for Rez because he.
Because you have to respect
I've
God,
said this
or he'll punish
before.
you.
No, okay, no, we're done with that.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
He says a lot of stuff that is just flat out just dumb. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that at all, and I roast the hell out of him for it. But yet he knows it's not personal. Okay, so
Nothing personnel, kid.
I've said this before, but like he's really chill, you know. I just can't remember. I'm still trying to remember what it was that pissed me off so much that he said that oh I know what it was.
He was like telling you how to run your channel or something. I think that's what it was.
No, it was,
So you went on him. You took his religion for that. That's
no,
kind of a low blow.
it was either that or the Fit MC thing, where he
What?
was saying that me arguing. He was saying an analogy. I made an analogy misinterpreted the analogy like entirely. And so I explained the analogy again, and he was like, actually no, dude, you're saying this.
Oh
That's
yeah,
stupid.
that happened, and then you were
like,
like, you just don't have a understanding of argumentation and philosophy and stuff. That's that's how you opened your like roast of Rez.
Yeah, the analogy was one about how responsibility isn't just inherent to like one person. So like he was saying, oh well, if like a kid gets damaged by like FitMC's content promoting like 2B, that's the parent's responsibility. I'm saying, okay, yeah, it is the parent's responsibility, but it's also FitMC's responsibility because he's facilitating that information. And I made the analogy between it and like somebody at a bar serving like a child alcohol, and then he goes, oh, so you're saying that like 2B2T is like alcohol?
Like misplacing my words. I'm so proud.
You do that a lot.
Okay, I'm very sorry. I don't remember it, but
no, like, but Justrez makes statements like that all the time.
I don't know exactly how he refuted it. I don't know how he tried to refute it, but I know that he did disagree with the analogy, and you tried to explain it, and that's kind of what led to you being like, Rez, you just don't understand argumentation, and then you just went off on him.
Yeah, as evidence for why he didn't understand argumentation, I said, you believe in God.
Well, you were like, you believe in a magical sky daddy. That's why it was great.
John C, are you
yeah, you're breaking up. I don't know.
Yeah, oh no, he's recording the audio.
No, but
am I breaking up?
I'm just gonna stop.
Oh no, you're good now. You're good now.
It
was probably momentary.
Yeah, you were breaking up a little bit.
I heard you guys fine, so I would assume the recording is going to be fine.
Yeah, that's good. If it's on your end.
Okay.
If I ever do that, if I ever like assume something that you said that's like you didn't say, just tell me. I'll stop. Okay. So, just make me aware of that.
All right. Any other topics? Anything of interest?
I'm saving all the topics that I have for the next podcast, because to be perfectly honest, this podcast has went downhill.
What are you talking? I think this has got to be in the top 3 podcasts.
Yeah, I love that intro. That 30-minute, 20-minute intro. Oh, that was epic. It's just shouting about the most pointless thing. It's great.
I'm just gonna save it for the next one. But at least one thing we can talk about is, sadly, TikTok did not get banned in the U.S. I cry every time.
I'm just completely indifferent on that now.
Yeah, I'm really indifferent.
I more or less sent you a video. Wow.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch it.
It's clear no one watched it because you're still saying the same thing.
I mean, yes, there are pedos on TikTok. Like, I know that for a fact.
But there are.
If that was the only reason, I wouldn't really be as pissed.
Pedos, those are welcome here.
The video, you would know my actual reason. But
how about you summarize the video for us, because we're not going to watch it.
I'm sorry.
It's like the only reasons I know is like the pedophile thing and the fact that it's spyware, but everything is spyware, so everything eats your information.
The thing that a lot of people didn't like is that it's the most invasive spyware. Like, it's gone to the point where on your phone, if you copy and paste something, it knows what you copied and pasted. It saves that.
So fucking what? Do you think Jeff Bezos doesn't know that shit?
And it goes to the Chinese, so...
Yeah, I just don't like it goes to the Chinese.
Honestly,
I don't like their government. I like it the least out of all of the governments.
What are the Chinese gonna do?
Saudi Arabia is better.
Yeah, no. See, look, you're doing the thing. I know.
Taking his words.
Actually, I might have had a change of heart. Because I think I'd rather my information go to the Chinese. Because like, Then you know, the U.S. government, because like. What are the Chinese gonna do?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure market stuff to me. They're gonna market stuff to me, and I haven't like clicked an ad on the internet for actually 5 years. I think. Like
I don't know what.
So like you can't market stuff to me. I don't buy things.
Going to do with it. I don't really know, but I don't think it's good. That's all I have to say on the matter.
Basically, what I'm saying is I think people like the U.S. government and U.S. corporations have more power to use your information maliciously. So I would rather it go to the Chinese. They would still use it maliciously, but
I feel like when they do use it, or at least it contributes to a bad thing. Like I think the U.S. U.S. might use it more invasively and more maliciously because they can monitor you like right away, right now. But I feel like the Chinese government, like if they were to do something like really big, I think I think at some point there's probably going to be another world war if we're unlucky. And I think
Dude, I
that
would
could be
not
some really
support
good
that.
data on.
I would be against that. If we fought China, I'd be against it. I'd freaking escape to some.
I'm
fucking
not saying I want them. I'm saying China is probably going to attack us or you guys or whatever.
China's
No, that's
gonna attack
paranoid.
you guys because I'm in Canada, so fuck you.
Well,
Here's the thing.
We have
that
nothing. They'll take us over after they took over the U.S.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Look at the last 10 years. How many people do you think that China's killed in the last 10 years? I guarantee America's killed more people.
I believe that. I believe that.
Really?
I mean,
Yeah, considering the amount of pointless fucking wars we take part of, I wouldn't be surprised if we actually have
So
more.
it's like almost 1 million in the Middle East, and then indirectly, if you consider
How
like
many years in the past? What years?
10 years.
Okay, yeah, no, because I think I don't know if you go like when they were doing the whole communist revolution in China, they killed like what 40 million people.
How many people per capita? Like you could go to like the French Revolution and say, okay, that's a Republican revolution to establish capitalism. How many people died in that, and then expand that up to modern day standards? See how much? That's probably a fuck ton. You realize in the French Revolution they would like kill like priests because they were like all like atheists or
Priests
whatever.
atheists?
So like
what? Oh no.
they worshipped logic. They had this god of logic, and they started killing priests and stuff. It was crazy. It's like literally all the shit that like conservatives they say like, oh, in the communist revolutions they killed all the priests, blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, but like
yeah, it was
they did
okay.
that. They
It was
did that in
justified.
all
It was
the revolution. It's okay when they did that for capitalism.
yeah.
Okay, so Sapo, I'm not saying like China could never go to war with us, but I'm just saying, like, at least in our current situation, the U.S., the internal governments, like whatever government that is, governs the country that you are in, has more power to use your information against you than like an external government.
I guess, all right, for me, it's not really that because I'm Canadian, so I would rather America have it because I trust the American government more, and they can't affect me directly, really, either.
Yeah, it's like an external.
That's exactly how we feel with China having our information.
It's an external government.
Except for, at least the U.S. government doesn't have like death camps and stuff.
Also, you're saying like if China went to war with us, like what are you saying they would want to do with their information?
I don't know. That's the problem. If I knew what they were doing with the information, I don't think like 100%. Like I think having millions of people's data is a bad thing. All right, I just think it is. You can figure out a lot of stuff with it.
You don't know what freaking Mark Zuckerberg is doing with
Zuckerberg.
At least I know. Yeah, no, I don't have Facebook.
I don't have Facebook
like
either.
I don't like
but what you do know is that
it's bad.
Zuckerberg is in freaking America, and he can pay off the freaking like fat cats in Washington D.C. He can like freaking dole out that shit, but in China they won't let him in because they only have
China.
Chinese.
They have their own versions of those people who I'm probably kill way more people than Zuckerberg does.
No, they don't.
How do you know that?
How do I know that? Because I mean, think about it. They only have their own country to deal with.
Yeah, but okay, no. Think about it this way. Think about how much of their technology that these big business people in China, that all of the Chinese people, like WeChat and stuff, which is used to monitor the populace. Like they monitor all of your chat logs on WeChat.
Oh, they do. Like they'll come to your house from like a text message.
And then So how do you think that is probably led to the deaths of probably millions of people in China? or imprisonment, which I think is worse than like whatever Zuckerberg is doing at the moment.
That's crazy.
But of course, that doesn't affect you guys.
They can affect us, and I think, well, I mean, to a certain extent, it is contributing to a bad system. So I would say
I think they're more bad than Zuckerberg. That being said, yeah, Zuckerberg affects you. They don't affect you. So like I can get being more scared of that guy having it.
Like I really feel like the main motive for like the Chinese getting our information is so that Chinese companies can market to the people in the U.S. Like, I don't know.
But they can't.
Here's a more interesting conversation. This is pure speculation, but
yeah,
they can't.
Saplo thinks there's gonna be like a world war between.
I don't think it's gonna be like a world war, like like the classic one. It's gonna be like a
Here we go, boys. 2021.
World War All Stars edition.
I don't think that's
gay.
Here's what I think is gonna happen. I think across all of the West. Like what we mean by Western countries, there's gonna be a socialist revolution sometime in the next 70 years, and once that after that happens, China's gonna back the revolution, but what they want, but after that there'll be another revolution in China. That's what I think. It's pure speculation, but
okay, well. Maybe. I think what could happen potentially is since the tech that the government uses is kind of crappy for a lot of things, and I think someone's gonna somehow disable a lot of the nuclear weapons electronically, or at least maybe the war is gonna be more of a cyber one. Like, you know how they're trying to move votes online, and knowing how I guess boomers
the hacker war.
They're going to mess it up, and China is going to fraud the election, or Russia, both of them probably together. And I think over time, it's just going to be every single government official is either backed by a billionaire who's backed by China, or is just directly backed by China, or some other foreign country like China or Russia, because those are the big ones.
I think it's rather inevitable at this point that China's going to win. But I think it's going to backfire for China, at least the hegemons of China, the rulers of China.
I don't think so, because if you look back through human history, look at how comfortable we've been with slavery and class systems and all of that over the years.
But look at the American Revolution and what it did to France. It literally caused them to have a revolution after they supported us.
Yeah, but that was because they were able to be aware that we were even doing something. I don't think very many people I don't know. I've never been to China or anything, but I don't know how many people actually are aware of what's going on through the internet. But then again, there's a lot of
I think that
China.
Once China tries to expand, because their goal isn't to just stay China forever. Eventually, they want to create a world government. If you read what they're frankly, I don't even know if that's true. I don't even know if they're going to do that, because I think that they're corrupt. But if they do that, it would give them more power. But the second that they try and integrate other countries into a union or something, say after a revolution in America or something, there's going to be all kinds of crazy radical ideas flowing into their populace as well. And I think it's going to backfire for them.
Well, I don't know. I wish there was a way to get around it without actually, losing the the whole thing to begin with. That still means that the Western world will just fall, and for a bit.
Well, I don't care about that. Fuck the Western world.
So are you arguing that the Chinese's authoritarian government is better?
No, he wants both of them to fall.
I want both of them to fall, but I'm saying China's going to win.
Do you think it'll happen in your lifetime?
Oh yeah, because China has more people, and they can offer things cheaper. So what they're going to do is they're going to use capitalism to control the minds of people in the West. They're going to get control over the internet. They're going to have pundits. They're going to have memes. They're going to have all this shit, and everybody's going to believe revolutionary shit that they're going to push in the West. And what's going to happen is there's going to be a socialist revolution in the West, and then they're gonna be like, oh shit, we won, and so then they're gonna like try and like incorporate it into a union.
Bring the new socialist West into their thing.
And then, but the minute they do that, there's gonna be so many revolutionary currents flowing through like the channels at that point that they're gonna be like, holy shit, we have this ruling aristocracy, and it might be strong enough that they're just gonna get like freaking guillotined and shit. So like
hoisted by their own petard.
It's either that or they integrate the West and then they like adopt like more libertarian policies themselves, which is a possibility, but that's only if they're honest, which I don't think they're honest. If they actually are corrupt, which I do think they are corrupt, then once they do that, the populace will see that, and there'll be some type of political change that occurs.
Okay.
Yeah, all right, that's fair, I guess.
We got anything else?
I got.
Yeah, I think China's gonna win. It's inevitable.
I don't know, like China winning it's I don't know. It could happen, but at the same time, I have no idea. I feel like Pasta. If that does happen, I feel like I don't know. Like what do you think are the chances of you surviving the revolution or any of us? Honestly,
I mean, I think it's pretty high if you just like don't do anything.
I feel
live in the woods, dude. Like straight up, when this happens,
just like sit in your house and like don't make any political statement at all. I feel like
they'll be retroactively targeting you based on your internet
No,
activity.
Pasta. I mean, you know what? When this happens, this is when you go for your like live in the woods strat. Live in the woods for 30 years and then come back to your like utopia or something.
No, but like if the socialist revolution occurs in America, I would probably take part in it.
You would take
part in it
if it's only in a passive role, but after that, if there's some kind of like Chinese takeover, yeah, then maybe I'm in trouble. But up until that point, I don't see myself being in any trouble. And unless there's a fascist government that gets installed.
Well, you said that like if the Chinese try to do anything, they're just going to have their own revolution to deal with, and they're probably like
they have to invade ours first.
So either possibility one, they sponsor the revolution and they don't integrate, they don't unionize with the West. But I don't think they're going to try and do that.
I think they're going
to try and sponsor the revolution and then try and unionize with the West. In order to increase their power, because if you form a union with the West, then basically you have all the historical power of the West and all the historical power of China combined. You basically rule the world.
Yeah, you're the one world government at that point.
Yeah, pretty much. And so, but the second they do that, there are two further possibilities. Either possibility one, they are corrupt and they don't create libertarian reforms in their own nation, and the revolutionary currents in their new unionized partners flow over to China and cause social political change there. Or possibility two, they enact libertarian reforms, which either way you end with a more free world. So either way, it's better. The only way that it doesn't is if they sponsor the revolution and they still stay authoritarian and they stay separate. But if that happens, then we're in the same position. It's just that America's.
Well, I don't know. If there's a revolution that happens and it's successful, I think China would probably, while it's still getting established, just like run them over, right? You know, like just
possible.
It's like, well, America would be weaker than ever.
This is why I'm saying like that would be your time to just chill in the woods, Pasta. Like legitimately.
I think after the revolution that China's just gonna like go full on like like control everything. Then
I think so. Yeah.
But I feel like there's not historical precedent for that being successful in revolutionary countries. I mean, if you have a populace that has just gone through a revolution, especially in America, that a lot of America is like empty, like forest, and like all that sort of stuff. And then another even more authoritarian government tries to take it over. Yeah, people ain't gonna stand for that shit.
I guess that's
Like
true.
there will be people living in the fucking woods, like with like tin foil over their buildings so that drones can't see them. There will be terrorist cells in America just fucking shit up for like centuries. Like it'll be like Nam but for China.
No.
No,
I think they know that, which is why they haven't
great.
tried to take over Nam again, because they originally tried to do that. I think they know that, so they would try to peacefully either cooperate.
China tried to take over Nam?
Oh yeah, they did. It was in the ancient times and in modern.
Yeah, well, in modern day, didn't they just fund?
Like,
Didn't they just fund a revolutionary who was like pro-China or something?
Yeah, they did, but then they also tried to take it over as well. The Japanese tried to take over Nam. The French before them, the French took over Nam, and everybody's tried to take over Nam, but nobody can.
Well, I thought the French did. Did the French?
They did, but
My
they never.
my history is a little rough. Why does everybody want Nam?
I don't.
Because Nam.
It's Nam, dude.
It just sounds cool.
Wouldn't you want to be the owner of Nam?
Nom, bro.
No,
I think it's probably got some sort of export or something that's
I
of some value.
I don't know, bro.
know the French wanted it because the French couldn't get.
They didn't have anywhere to store their baguettes or whatever.
Bro, that's racist. Oh, French isn't a race, is it?
Yeah, I don't think French is a race.
I feel like it would be though.
No, it's not.
I feel like it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I think
They're basically
French
German.
race.
They're German Celtic mix. It's irrelevant.
So is it racist to make fun of German people?
No, I do it all the time.
I'll make fun of whoever the fuck I want, Nagel.
Well, yeah, but it still would be racist.
No,
Okay, then.
Okay.
you
I don't
can't.
know.
Race is if you make fun of your own race. French
Yes, you can. That's still racist.
You can,
It's just
yeah,
not
you
bad.
can be racist
It's
towards.
just not considered bad. It's still racist.
In a certain sense, it's mean, but like
It's
if
racist. It's just not bad.
I feel like there are nuances here. I mean, you're right in a.
If you make fun of stereotypes of your race or culture, you are taking part in racism. Even if you're making fun of them, it's still racist.
But to a certain extent, if you make fun of white people in the U.S., that's kind of not like the same as making fun of black people in the U.S.
No, but it's still racist. It's just not culturally
No,
considered bad.
no, Nagel, you don't understand. You don't understand, Nagel. If you make fun of white people in the U.S., you're like a hero. Like, that's how it works.
Oh.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it's not as bad because, like, there hasn't been historical like oppression.
Yeah, but it's still racist. I'm not wrong.
If you went
it's
to
just not bad.
China
That's all.
and you were Chinese and you made fun of white people, then that would be bad because they're the minority class.
But no. If you were Chinese and you made if you were Chinese and you made fun of white people,
It has to do with who has the privileged position.
But it's
like Christians in the Middle East are oppressed, right? But Muslims in the West are oppressed. The reason why is because of historical hegemony.
But here's the thing. It still doesn't. It's still racist, though. It's still racist. Can we agree with
this
that?
all started because I fucking was like, oh, that's where they want to store their fucking baguettes. What the fuck, dude?
But it's.
You did it.
I just want. I want to make sure that we're on the same page. It's not bad, but it's still racist, right?
Well, to go back to what I was saying earlier, like this happens in all these countries. Like unstable countries are not necessarily the easiest to invade or occupy. If you notice, look at the history of America. Why was the American Revolution a success and the French Revolution a failure? Because the French Revolution was a failure. They got invaded, and in order to combat that, they had to...
It was a failure because it was a failure. Yes, this floor here is made of floor.
The reason is because nobody can occupy and control America. It's its own thing. It's surrounded by a bunch of mountains and stuff. There's forests everywhere. It's far away from all the powers that would want to govern it, and all that stuff. And that's why it was able to be a successful republic. And the same extent is true for all these other countries that go through destabilized, periods, but you can't really conquer them. You got Vietnam, you got Afghanistan. Like, those are just two examples. Like, I'm sure you could find more. Most Middle Eastern countries are like that.
Rez, you said you had a topic. Say what it is so that I don't have to hear Pasta ramble anymore.
No, Pasta, continue rambling.
Rez, I fucking hate you, Rez.
I'm giving you. Apparently, I have to give Pasta permission to ramble. Rambling.
Talk about the Hegelian dialectic.
Sure. Let's start.
What is that? You have to start by explaining what it is.
Learn more about that. I don't know enough about that.
All right.
I know that a dialectic is two conflicting views competing with each other. But I'm not sure what exactly the Hegelian dialectic is.
Yeah, I don't know. I only know the dialectic part.
Master-slave dichotomy. So the master wants the most amount of labor from the slave. The slave wants to give the least amount of labor. So that's like a dialectic.
Even wrong. There's no slaves anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, there are some, but not
it's like a thought experiment.
Okay.
I haven't read Hegel yet, dude.
Right.
I've read Marx, Max Stirner, Proudhon, and yeah, that's about it.
That's still more than me. Who do you have anyone you're like interested in debating?
I would debate anybody who thinks that they have a disagreement with what I say. If somebody is serious about something that I've said that they have like a huge disagreement with, I will have a like standardized like discussion with them.
What about someone like, would you debate like Destiny or something? One of those big.
I would debate Destiny if I found like something to like.
Do you disagree with him on anything? What would you debate him on?
I disagree with him on his unnuanced moral theory that says that it's okay to kill someone just because they stole gum from you. It's a dumbass moral theory. I think it's stupid.
All right. Do you think you would win?
Yes, yes, I do.
Alrighty.
Because he values the utility of well-being. He checks rules, moral rules, after the utility to increase human well-being. But yet at the same time, he says that it's okay to literally freaking kill somebody for stealing gum from you. That's so stupid. That's a stupid conclusion. You've obviously done something wrong, Dustin. and then you got freaking Bastiat, which is another dude who I disagree with on their moral theory. Says that if somebody slaps you in the face, it's justifiable to freaking shoot him.
Who's Bastiat? Never heard of that guy.
Some lawyer. I don't freaking know. I gotta go to the bathroom.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Peace.
Peace out.
And the podcast without me. I really gotta go. I'm in pain.
All right.
Too much detail. All right, go.
All right. Do anyone else have anything else we want to talk about?
John Z, are you even here?
Oh, apparently he's not.
He's up and left, dude.
Right.
He's the one recording this too. Oh my god.
He'll edit it out.
Probably just walked off to the washroom as well or something.
All right, Saplo, since you want to what do you call it? Send us out with an outro.
Well, okay. Well, we were just about to end.
Yeah.
Unless you have a topic, you wanna say a thing?
Wait, what? It's only 53 minutes?
Yeah, because we were so late to starting.
Wow, we are so bad at this game.
We were so bad at this game.
Yes.
Jeez.
All right then. If anyone else has anything else to say, no one has nothing to say.
Not really.
Saplo, you want to like the?
Alrighty, let's end the podcast. I hope you enjoyed streaming for 53 minutes. Oh no! All right.
Yeah, I I want to say something. I want to say I hate pasta, and I think you should shut up forever.
Why?
Okay, you can end the podcast now.
No. You have to elaborate.
You have to explain why.
Because I don't care about anything he has to say.
So you just you just don't like his opinions on things.
I don't care like what people's opinions are, Rez.
What are you
think
doing
whatever
in
you
this
want about
podcast
anything,
then, dude? we're literally all we do is talk about people's opinions.
Yeah, I'm talking about people's opinions. That's what I do on the podcast. I'm
So
not gonna
your
get angry about people's opinions, though. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, I guess. But who got angry about people's opinions?
No, that's not what I'm not saying somebody got angry about people's opinions.
Did somebody get angry about somebody's opinions?
No, I literally just said no, that did not happen. Whatever. If I can, you can just end the podcast, Sapler.
Alrighty, we're ending the
Alright,
podcast. I hope you enjoyed arguing loudly for 53 minutes. Subscribe for more eardrum bursting. Let's go.
Yeah.
What?
Bye-bye.
There you go. You can end it.